Yeah. Okay. We're just left over. I thought just go back. We left off over here. The second wide line. Shalom minim is Rabbi Gamliel. The heretics, they asked Rabbi Gamliel. So I said these heretics evidently are Jews. They're not goyim. Why? Because he quoted psukim. So if they quoted psukim if he's a non-Jew, the pasuk is irrelevant. But the Jews and the psukim, the text is very important to them because they accepted only Torah Shebechsav, right? They rejected Torah Shebal Peh. So Shalom means from Leo Minayin Shakodesh Baruch Mechayim Meisim. Where do we know God resurrects the dead? Omar lehen min haTorah min hanevim min haksuhim lo kiblu mehen mimenu. They rejected it. They did not accept it. Min haTorah. What was the pasuk? D'chsiv v'yom Hashem el Moshe hinoch shochi v'mavusecho v'kom. You will lie with your forefathers, and then you will rise. So that means he's going to die, then he's going to rise. Omar lo v'dilma v'kom over hazeh v'zonah v'zonah. The pasuk continues, and the people will do idolatry. So the come is not going back on Moshe; it's going on them. I mean, after you die, they will rise and do idolatry, right? So yesterday I said something. Remember what I said? When you do idolatry, you're not rising; you're declining. So therefore, it's clear the come is going back on Moshe. It's not going on the Jews doing idolatry. Min hanevim dichsiv yichayu meisecho nivlosi yikumun. So Rashi says the dead will become alive, even the miscarriages. It's in the falling, even the children that never actually were born into existence. There was a miscarriage, or the child died within 30 days. Even they will be resurrected. Hokitzu will awaken. Vranu shochne ofer. And those who sleep in the dust will sing out. So if they died already, how are they going to sing out? Kital oros talecho. Because the dew of light is your dew. The eretz reform tapil. And the land of reform, that means the land where people are cast down, will no longer be. You know, the Gemara says at the end of Ksubis, Talo Recho. What's Talo Recho? It says, Ner mitzvah Torah or. So the Gemara says at the end of Ksubis that the only person who merits resurrection is a person who studies Torah. Because it says that when Hashem will resurrect the dead, Hashem will take his dew, the dew of Torah, that's Talo Orecho, from the Or, and he will drop it. You know, you ever see the way fish spawn? The male goes and just touches the eggs, thousands of eggs, immediately become fish. You ever see pictures of this under the ocean? And all of a sudden, life bursts forth. That's exactly what's going to happen. That there's going to be a voice calling, and then the talmud, the dew, will touch that, and immediately the graves are going to open, people will be resurrected. So it says only the person who studied Torah will be resurrected. The one who did not study Torah will not be resurrected. So what about the Amaratzin? You have observant Jews, they never study Torah. People Amaratzin. So it says, but even the person who doesn't study Torah, if he helps the person study Torah, he supports Torah, that's considered the equivalent of studying Torah. Even himself, even though he didn't study Torah. But the person who's totally devoid of Torah, has no interest, not in studying, not in supporting, that person is not going to be resurrected. So meaning, Olam Haba have, but resurrection, that he will not merit to be resurrected. That's this, and the Gemara quotes this pasuk. That's Tal Orecho. That's the Tal, it's the dew of light. Always referring to the Torah. Okay? So Gemara says, Dilmo Shehechyo Yecheskel. Maybe that pasuk speaking about the dead who Yecheskel resurrected. So if that's the case, the Tzdukim are not questioning God's ability. That they're not questioning God's ability. God, of course, God can resurrect the dead. But here we're talking resurrection within the context of reward and punishment. Is there going to be a resurrection at the end of time? That's what they're rejecting. You know, no, there could be reward and maybe yes, maybe not. It has to do with Hashgacha Pratis, it has to do with many things. Now, does God know every detail of a person's life? Is God interested in every detail of a person's life? There's all kinds of issues. Now, it's interesting. There's a famous word from Yishol Salanter. Says that The Jews, they complained on Yom Suf. I mean, after seeing what they saw, was there a question that God could split the sea? It wasn't a question whether God could split the sea. The question was whether he would split the sea. What they saw, the Eser Makos, there's nothing beyond God's ability. But the question is, are they worthy? Are they worthy that he's going to split the sea on their behalf? Here the question is not, it's not a question whether God can resurrect the dead. That's Yechezkel. Yechezkel will resurrect the dead. But that has nothing to do with the rule and punishment. At the end of time, those who are worthy will be resurrected, and those who are not worthy are not going to be resurrected. So it's a whole different discussion over here. Right? If they believe in Torah Shebechsav, they believe God created the world. Right? It says, Bereshis bara Elokim. So if God could create a world, he created man initially. What, he can't resurrect the dead? Of course he could resurrect the dead. The question is, will he resurrect the dead? That's the discussion. And that's what he wants to bring a proof from the puzzle. So that's the with Yechezkel. We're not questioning that God can. Okay? It's an important point, this point. That is Olam. That is the true Olam Haba. Resurrection is the world to come, the ultimate world. There's no. That's called Olam and Neshamos. There's no longer Olam and Neshamos. Once the world is recreated, then the Olam, that's a holding pattern. No, because those souls are going to be infused in bodies. They're no longer souls there. Can I ask you a question? You do a procedure. You got to talk your own language. And then the insurance company doesn't pay you. Okay? You live 70, 80, 90 years. Every day you force yourself to come on time to study Perek Chelek. Okay? You even risk getting a ticket. Right? And you have aggravation. When you aggravate, is your soul aggravating, or your body is a participant, is a partner in that aggravation? And your toil and your effort. I mean, only the soul should be rewarded. What about the body? That means God is not rewarding the body. Otherwise, it's based on the principle of schar v'onesh. The physicality also has to be rewarded. Therefore, the body has to be resurrected to share in that reward. To a degree, yeah, it is. It is. Maybe. Look, that's his calculation, right? 100%. Right. Look, life. There's no question. Everything in life, there's a degree of effort. There's effort in life. There's effort, right? And there's suffering in life. Life and suffering are synonymous. People suffer for different things. It's not clear. It's not clear. What? Are these two accurate conclusions? That one. The first one being that the pleasure that a soul has after a person dies is not infinite. No. But the pleasure is even greater later. Later it's the same, but it's even more. It's a greater pleasure, but it's more, but it's the same. Right. Correct. And the ideal for a soul is actually being in this world after Mashiach. But it's not this. No. The ultimate world is not after Mashiach. The ultimate world is in the 8,000th year, which we'll discuss later in Chelek. No. They're two Tchias HaMeisims. There's going to be a resurrection in this world, at the end of this world. That's it, Mashiach. Then there's going to be the ultimate, where everything will be recreated. The world, we'll see later, the world's going to be fallow for 7 years, for 1,000 years. Every year it corresponds to a day of creation. Shabbos is the 7th day. 1,000 years the world will be fallow. The 1,000th year the world's going to be recreated. The perfect world that was meant to be the perfect world if Adam would have sinned. Looks like the Gan Eden. That world yet has to be created. After Tchias, at the end of time, the world, once the world will revert to pre-existence. The only thing that will exist will be neshamas. That's the only thing that will exist. And the 8,000th year, he's going to recreate everything for the soul to be infused. It's going to be a different kind of body. It's going to be a whole different reality. We'll get there. There's no Bechir after Mashiach either. Everything's a spiritual emanation. Yeah, I understand that, but it's a different manifestation. It's a different manifestation than the neshama. Okay, let's do.